This really is in the heart of Leicester. Behind me is the Middleton Street bridge on one of the busiest main roads, the Harbour Road in Leicester. And in the distance you may just be able to see to my right the bridge of the old Great Central Railway. And soon we'll be at the junction between the railway and the canal. There are lots of bridges across the canal, and I find that they take beautiful photographs with the light and shade, especially the dappled sunlight through the trees. There are some beautiful gardens fronting onto the Grand Union Canal, and the one behind me is probably one of my favourites. Beautifully landscaped and a great place to sit in the summer sun. Here on the other side of the canal you can see some ducks lined up on the river bank. It's a beautiful tranquil setting. The people who live in the houses behind me are very lucky to be able to have a waterfront beside the Grand Union Canal. Every morning when I used to walk past here, I would see a couple of nesting swans waiting on the garden to be fed. Bird wildlife with ducks, moorhens and swans. It's one of the things that I enjoy most. And the swans would always come to the edge of the water. Very often I take some bread and some treats for them. It's a lovely spot on a lovely day. The Grand Union Canal is a beautiful, tranquil place. This is one of the many locks on the Grand Union Canal, Nelson Mill Lock, and behind me you might be able to see some swans and some ducks enjoying themselves in the winter sunshine. When we think of the canals today, we think of leisurely cruises through green countryside, but we shouldn't forget canals had a big industrial history, and behind me is one example of the use of the canal as it was in those days for transporting goods to different places. I love the sound of running water. It's very restful. It's a great spot. In front of me is another example of Leicester's industrial heritage. Buildings, some of which are now built. St Mary's Mill Lock. This is where the Ivanhoe line crosses the Grand Union Canal, and in the background you can see a little footbridge that I use to cross over, making my way along the canal. Across the canal behind me is the King Power Stadium, home of Leicester City Football Club, with the flags of the UK and Thailand flying in the breeze. It's an amazing transformation. League champions last season and now struggling for relegation. I just hope and pray that Claudio Ranieri, who as well as being a good manager is a very decent man, I hope he succeeds in staying in his job and winning the European Cup and keeping Leicester City in the Premiership.